What is up, Nittany Nation? We're back. We're going to get 2 podcasts in this week. This is great. I mean, it's actually not great, but I guess it's great for content. So let's discuss the elephant in the room and Gavin Mckenna getting arrested Saturday night at 8:45 on some pretty serious charges of felony assault, which, if you're not sure, that is to essentially he was committing an attempt to cause severe bodily harm against somebody. So that is why it is felony assault at the moment. If you haven't heard, he was in an altercation at a bar, again at 8:45 p.m., where apparently a student was harassing his mother and calling her some obscene things. It's alleged that it happened outside of the bar, the actual incident where the drunk kid was kicked out of the bar. And then Gavin was trying to remove himself from the situation with his family, and the kid approached his mother and him and continued to heckle his mother, which I think is kind of strange that he was heckling the mother and not Gavin. But Gavin, apparently, there's video evidence that he approached the kid and punched him twice in the jaw, which ended up breaking his jaw in 3 spots, had a concussion, and lost a tooth. The individual who was in this case assaulted, his jaw is actually going to be wired shut for 2 weeks as he recovers. So where do I stand on this? I know this is going to be a wild take and people aren't going to agree with this take, but I don't think just because someone is possibly a star or the number 1 pick for the NHL draft that they should approach things differently. I am someone who is very strong on the aspect of family. I have 3 sisters. I have a mother. I have a father. I will go to pretty severe lengths to protect my family from people. I understand where he's coming from. I'm not saying he's in the right here, but at the same time, he is a hockey player. Hockey players are known for fighting. I personally think it's a good look for him. I think if the sport was different, it could have been a negative look for him. But in this case of it being hockey related, or a hockey athlete, I do think it's not going to hurt his draft stock in any way. I think there's actually more teams out there who may actually want him now because of this situation. But ultimately, I don't think it's anything we should be scared of. I think everything's going to work its way out. Just so we're clear, you don't necessarily have to, the victim doesn't have to go after someone and have those charges pressed. That is something that the police can do on their own, and I think may have happened in this case. So obviously those charges could be dropped here over the next couple of days. I don't know particularly what's going to happen in terms of Gavin playing in the next upcoming game, or even for the remainder of the season. I don't know how quickly this process will play out. Our justice system in America does seem to take a little bit longer than I think it should, as people are guilty until they're proven innocent, when in reality you're innocent until you're proven guilty. But that, to me, is a different story than this right now. But yeah, I don't think it's anything that we should fear the rest of our season for. I don't think it's something that we should lose our minds for. Gavin Mckenna did post bond, I believe, last night. His bail was set at $20,000, and somebody did come up with that. Obviously, we know he's on a supposed NIL deal of, I believe it's $700,000. So it's there. Someone could have bailed him out. I think everything will be worked out over the next couple of days. We'll obviously get the actual story of what happened. And I'm almost certain video will release eventually here, but I don't think it's anything that we should freak out about. It is an incident. It happened. We wish that it wouldn't have happened, but at the same time, we can't go back and change things now. He's an 18-year-old kid. He's going to make mistakes. This is really the first time we've seen him make this type of mistake. But moving forward, I think this will change things a little bit, but I don't think it's anything. As Penn State fans and Nittany Nation fans, I don't think we should hang our hat on this. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of our season. He's still going to be a superstar. He still is a superstar, but he can fight. And we didn't know he had Thor's hand on him, so impressive nonetheless. But that's Steve. That's just a quick little update for today. Quick little 5-minute video. We'll get this posted out there. We'll put a cool little thumbnail on there. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, comment. I'm on all social media platforms: YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter. We are PSU Talk. Again, this is Steve. I'm out. Appreciate you guys for coming in.